Hey guys, Alistair from Stormcore here. Today we take on the 5 species challenge. So it's been a long time since I've last done a me to you camera type video. I've been doing my little showcase videos of late. Not really been feeling the YouTube. I don't know why, I've not. However, I came across this challenge on a few other YouTubers' channels and I'm piggybacking on it. I've not been nominated, but I thought this was cool. I've got quite a diverse collection. It started off Star Wars, Marvel, that was me. But over the past year, it's snowballed is probably the best way to put it. My collection is probably like a lot of yours, like all over the place. And this 5 species challenge I thought was quite a cool way of showcasing maybe some pops that have been featured, but also a couple of maybe more sought after, unusual types of things. Now the 5 species challenge, if you haven't seen anyone doing it yet, you've got to pick a pop from human, animal, robot, alien, now why didn't I use my thumb, and monster or mythical creature. So let's get started. Pop number 1 we have is Steve Irwin. Now, as a kid growing up in the 90s, realistically I was born in the 80s, but the 90s is what I remember more of. Steve Irwin was just a legend as far as I'm concerned. Big fan of nature documentaries. Yeah, I'm that guy. And Steve Irwin, from being based in the UK, or at least in Scotland, he was so different, he was so out there, obviously not with us anymore, but I loved watching Crocodile Hunter, and as a kid it was just something that we're all infatuated with. And as we can see here, we have Steve holding the baby croc, which I just think is such a lovely pop. Now there is a few Steve Irwins out there. There's a chase where he's holding a boa, there's one with him and his dog, but the croc is the only one I have, and it's probably the only one I'm going to get just because it is just pure nostalgia. Look how happy he is on the back. Oh, everything about this pop I absolutely love. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. So that is number 1, Steve Irwin, under the human category of species. Apologies that I'm perspiring. I know it's probably a bit gross. Don't know where you guys are based. Scotland, covered this already. I'm not built for the heat. I'm in shed, I'm living that shed life, at least from my pop collection. And it is hot. It's too hot, and I've had to turn my fan off to make this for you guys, so cut me some slack. Now number 2, this is for me proper grail material. Okay, I'm talking one that caused me too much pain to get and quite a bit of money. We have Toshi from the Pops Around the World line, hailing from Japan, and I could probably should. I could make a video just on this guy. I sought this out for so long, swore I wouldn't spend the cash. Now you'll see I've got him in a hard stack. He ain't coming out of this. This is his little home. Now Toshi, if you don't recognise the animal realistically because he's wearing traditional Japanese armour, is a Shiba Inu dog, which hails from, surprisingly enough, Japan. And I just think that he is absolutely fantastic. The Around the World line, I have now actually completed it, is arguably one of my favourites, if not my favourite. And I just think that he kind of sums the whole line up. I just think that he's so detailed, looks absolutely fantastic. And his wee happy face is, just wonderful. Now 3 is Robot. And I found this one kind of challenging, if I'm honest. I've already mentioned I've got not a huge Star Wars collection, but I've got a Star Wars collection which has some droids. But I didn't want to go for that. Instead I've gone for, again, we've gone for the easy for me to say, we've gone for the nostalgia factor, and I'm showcasing Soundwave from Transformers. Retro Pop, what is going on with me? It is too hot. Retro Toys Soundwave. It's not the fancy one, it's just default common Soundwave. This was the toy I always wanted not obviously the Funko Pop, but the actual figure was what I always wanted as a kid, because he came with the cassette tapes that were his animals. I never got it, so if you're watching this, Mum and Dad, boo. Boo at you. On to number 4, and aliens. I used to have a bit of an alien remix collection. Still got a few. But that seems too easy. Instead, I've gone for something that, can you call an alien? Let me know in the comments below. We have gone for the Trandoshan thug from The Mandalorian. To me, he's not a human. Maybe that's politically incorrect to say. But I love this guy. Sadly, it's the special edition sticker. I know that there is the, I think it's Target one, which was a little bit more difficult to get. But I love this guy. He is arguably one of my favourite Mandalorian-based Funkos. Yeah, I just think he's really cool. Absolutely brilliant. Tons of detail on him as well. Now, last but not least, we have the mythical creature or monster, whatever it is that you want to pick. And I've gone Grail again here, and it's something that I've not showcased on my channel yet, or at least as far as I'm aware. Maybe I have and I don't remember. We got Nessie. Finally got my hands on Nessie. Again, hard stack. She ain't coming out. Yeah, I said Nessie's a she. She ain't coming out. This is, like Toshi, a pop that essentially has evaded me for far too long. I've ranted about not being able to get hold of this pop for too long, is the best way to put it. You know me, I like a bit of a rant. And I finally have her. She's in my collection, hard stacked up in all her glory. Now, I don't have the fancy exclusive limited run glow in the dark one. I have poor common Nessie, but she is absolutely fantastic, down to her wee kind of derpy smile. I just think it's absolutely great. So there we have it, guys, my 5 different species. Now, the beauty of these challenges is I get to nominate a few other people. Now, there's a chance that the people I pick here have either already been nominated, can't be arsed doing it, or aren't going to watch my video. Now, the first one I'm picking is my good buddy Tell over at Tell Talks. I actually managed to say that properly without stumbling through it. So Tell, you are challenged. Next up, we're going for another friend. We're going for Lee, the Pop-Tart. He's back on YouTube. Let's give him some ideas for content. He's old, he struggles with this kind of thing. So Pop-Tart, Lee, you're challenged as well, my friend. I want to see some good stuff from you, none of this junk that you keep showing us. And last but not least, I'm going to go for NYC Pops. You've got a huge collection, man. Shows your 5 species. Yeah. Okay, let's wrap this one up, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully, I've got some more exciting content coming up for you soon. You might see more of me on camera. Maybe that's not a good thing. Don't forget, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button for more of this type of content. Got some cool comic book stuff coming up as well, and some action figures. And I'll see you guys on another video real soon.